It's about to be action packed, so sit back and enjoy the smack, smack, smack. Oh, hell
What's going on, Realist? It's Trey.
And it's Tasha.
Man to the Real, where we keep it real. Kimetsu no Yaiba. Season 3, Episode 2.
Yoriichi Type 0. I guess that's how you say that. But we back for more Demon Slayer. If this is on YouTube, y'all know full reactions on Patreon. Oh!
The fuck? It's a doll? A puppet? It's fast.
Bitch, you know who this is? I mean, he makes y'all swords, so they do save lives. If there were no swordsmiths, y'all couldn't do y'all job. I can't. Oh. Tanjiro, please. I was just gonna say I don't like this bitch, but then I'm like, they got a way to make you not like somebody to make you like them later. Is that the one who make his swords? I can't remember what he wears. Bruh. I want to say I don't like him, but then they gonna show his backstory or some shit, and he probably gonna fucking die. I That's the name of the dog. So it's for training. Did he beat it already? Oh, he's training with it. With the earrings and the hair, so did they make a dog that was just like the first?
Maybe.
Wow. That's crazy. I figured, but that's wild. He's so fast, he had to get a dog 6 on him. Really?
Damn.
So it was 300 years ago?
Okay, cool.
So it was?
So that was Tanjiro ancestor we saw.
That was a flashback, it wasn't his dad. But they like repeating the generation because the lady that was laying down looked like Nezuko and then he looked like the grandpa, so like what? But he not related to them then though, right? Because they said he couldn't have heirs. Oh!
Oh.
That's why I was like, it didn't make sense if he would be as old as them, so.
We were just coming up with theory shit. Like, it makes sense.
Because I was like, you know how people, if you really human and you against the demon shit, you wouldn't be alive that long. So that's why I was like, living creatures pass on their memories too. That means his family, the Miss Dude family, probably was affected the same way Tanjiro family was and passed the shit down. What'd he do? I wonder who cracked his face. Like, who was training against it and cracked the doll's face? So that wasn't his dad with the baby though. That was his ancestor.
Yeah, 300 years
できること
ago.
があれば手伝うよ。人形のことを諦めちゃダメだ。
Having memories from somebody 300 years ago.
君には未来がある。
Happened.
That's why I said it wouldn't make sense for Muzan to be scared of the dude if he was still around now. So
今
But
頑張ら
those
ないと。
earrings
今
are
できないこともいつかできるように
it
なる
still
から。
don't explain why that first demon looked just like this
なら
bitch
ない
though.
よ。自分がダメなやつだって
that
わか
it
る。
does. That means they're actually like brothers of some sort. 300 years ago, that makes sense. That's around the time he could have been turned.
投げやりになってはいけない。
Not him just hanging from
自
this
分のこ
branch
とを
like
そんな
this.
風に言わないでほしいと思っているけれど、志半ばで死ぬかもしれない。
See? See?
でも必ず
See?
Trying to hit
誰
nothing.
か
See?
がやり遂げてくれると
If
信
he
じて、
die, ain't no extra. We ain't doing no more stories. Like
上限の鬼を倒したように、
I feel like they're gonna
俺た
do
ちが
it.
繋いだ命が。
This bitch got a ponytail just like your daddy. Like you don't see nothing. Like it was like, come on, bruh. The similarities.
動かない。
Put your dad face right there. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh, I thought they was about to get snatched up. See ya.
動いたね、コテツくん。
Oh, Tanjiro ain't got no sword right now, no way.
これで修行してあの澄ました顔のクソガキよりも絶対に強くなってくださいね。
Not them veins, sir. Please, your blood pressure.
しますので。
Oh, shit.
今からかな。
He gotta get his. Oh, bro. I was like, you ain't got no sword. Oh, they changed what's in his hand. Okay.
腕6本はきつい。腕は
No,
5
it's
本
not.
ですよ
This-。
あのクソガキに1本壊されたので人形の機能は落ちてます。
This what you
Even
need,
still.
Tanjiro?
炭治郎さん、強くなってください。
よりも小柄で年下の子なのに負けてられないぞ。俺ももっと
I
強く
wonder
な
how
らな
old
いと。
they are now. I think they were like 14 when they started, right? Or at least Tanjiro was.
You
炭治
gotta.
郎さん、この程度で死んでるようじゃカスですよ。
通りできなければ水も食料も与えないという暴
How many days has been? My boy look like he ain't ate nothing in about 2 weeks.
3日ほどで真面目に死ぬ。
He had no water either.
無知ゆえの
Bruh.
なる暴挙。
Not him out here
雨
starving
が
to
降ったた
death.
め命はつながったが、
Let me find out you finna see Jesus early.
三途の川を
Now he
渡
crossing the
り
river to the afterlife.
なんとも
I'm
言えない気持
tired.
ちで橋の上を歩いていたが、
Why they play so much?
空腹でめまいを起こし、この光る石は水の
Is
中
he
で
in that
泳ぎま
shit?
した。
What's that stuff they got there?
なんだ
Oh, never mind. I thought he was in the shit cause it heal
違
you.
う匂い。左側頭部、首、
He really put swords on this bitch though.
左脇腹。
Oh no, they got him out here with the real sword.
一撃入りましたね、炭治郎さん。しょぼすぎて人形びくともしてないですけど。
I mean, he gotta eat.
あげましょ
おにぎりと梅干し、お茶は高級玉露で。
I thought they may have dumped him in the little hot springs or something. That's why he was.
匂いで相手が狙ってくる場所が分かるようになった。この匂いは月の糸よりも早い段階で来る。
His nose gonna help him out.
よし、入る。渾身の一撃。でも壊れたら
う。絶対俺が直すから。
I wanna know who landed a hit on it and broke it
炭治
before.
郎さ
That's what I
ん、
wanna
人
know.
が良すぎる。ダメだよ、そこで
You
た
too
めらったら。
nice. Mm.
でも俺はそんな炭治郎さんだからこそ死なないでほ
That's
し
a
い。
headlock.
誰よりも強くなってほしい。
Oh shit! But he landed the hit.
That's what he need. That's what he needed to find.
Yep.
But that's so weird because they always make them so. Are they gonna hone it to him?
He's gonna hone it to himself. That's what he needed. That's the Muzan
Pass
killing.
down.
以上前の刀ですよ。
Muzan gonna see that shit.
He go
And
freak
he
the
gonna
fuck
lose
out.
his mind. I guess that feels so short after last week. I gotta.
Okay, like.
Okay, so the name of the doll is Yoriichi Type 0. So is that the person name, since that's what the doll name is?
More than likely.
But he broke it at the neck. I just want to know who broke the face. Like, who got good enough to break the face?
Break the
like,
face?
overall. Yeah. To break it.
What if it was his dad?
I don't know. I just want to see, like, if his dad really was a demon slayer. And it's like, he'd be like, dude, look familiar. I'm like, y'all all got the same hairstyles. I'm like, you don't look familiar from your dad. Your dad had the same hairstyle and these earrings. That's not clicking nothing. I'm like, nothing at all. You'd be like, buddy, look like my dad. Like, but that's crazy that the memory we saw with the lady and the baby and the dude that looked like Tanjiro was from 300 years ago.
Mm.
Which makes sense because, like I said, when he was fighting Daki, he saw it. He was saying the same stuff that he said to Muzan. So, that's crazy, though.
So now the question is, did he die of old age or did Muzan kill him?
I don't know, but no, the question is who it is that they looking for. Remember, they said the person was a master of disguise, and we were thinking they were looking for this dude if he was still alive. But if we know that he died because it was 300 years ago, who is the Ubu Yashiki people that he was looking for? Remember that he was like, y'all still haven't found the Ubu Yashiki family? When he was telling them what they failed at the meeting, he was like, you haven't found the flower and you haven't found the... And the first demon was like, they a master of disguise or they a master of concealing themselves or something like that.
So either it's the village or...
But if it's the village, the chief gave his name.
Like, you know how people change their name or take on somebody else's name or take on their wife's name in Japanese culture? Like in Shokugeki, Cyber Yoriichi took on his wife's name.
Yeah. I mean, because I would think they were looking for the sword village because without the swords, they can't really do shit.
Exactly.
I mean, they
So-
still good, but you need the sword to actually kill them, basically.
So I say this: either somebody in the village who changed their name.
They could have changed it for protection.
Yeah, they say he's a descendant, so it's probably his family who changed their name, or it's Tanjiro family that
But
changed
this
their
is
name.
what I want to talk about too, because that means there's more people out there that could possibly sunbreathe. Because the first dude said he couldn't have heirs, and then you saw Tanjiro's ancestors be like, "Well, at least let us pass down whatever in posterity. Like because you saved us, let us pass down like your name or whatever." And he didn't give them his name, so that means you may have other relatives that are still alive that has the capability of being that great. And now we seeing another one after all this time. So I just wonder who else. Because when you're the first at something, like, yeah, he don't have kids, but you were so good at what you did that all these people...
Okay. He didn't have kids. But what if his brother did? 6-eye.
But it depends on when he turned into a demon.
Exactly.
Too.
He could have spent the night with a woman, got her pregnant, passed it down, and he not even know.
I feel like they gonna do it to where like the first one couldn't have kids, but now if he was still alive, to see that you've affected all these people, because all these other breathing techniques were derived off of him. It's like I wonder why he couldn't have heirs though. Is it because he could sunbreathe? Because then that would mean Tanjiro may not be able to have heirs either if he able to do it right. But I don't know, because couldn't his dad do that?
It seems like it.
Or is it more that we missing? Like maybe you could do it a little bit, but maybe they not doing it correctly, like to his full like extent
capacity.
I wonder if they gonna bring Rengoku Daddy back up too, because you know he was so like livid at first about the fact that like sun breathing, like nobody could do the shit in 300 years. So why you pressed? That's what I'm saying. Like he was mad, like it was somebody. Well, he was mad at Tanjiro Daddy, right? Now that I think about it, didn't he when he saw, or it's just the earrings?
It was the earrings. He saw the earrings and he was pissed.
But that makes it seem like Tanjiro Daddy had to be a Hashira too, because why would you be that pressed if it's been 300 years since somebody's been able to do that? You wouldn't even been around to see that.
Exactly.
So Tanjiro Daddy had to be able to do it in front of them, and maybe that's why. I forgot what that girl told the master with the little poison. And he was like interesting or something like that one day when they told him something about Tanjiro. Because I don't know. I don't know. It was something that had to do with the fire breathing and sun breathing shit though.
Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember what exactly was said, but I remember the conversation happening.
I think he was asking about it or they mentioned it and he said interesting, so I don't know. But yeah. I just got more questions this episode. Like,
yeah,
I know some questions were answered, but then it gave me more questions because now we know that the dude is from 300 years ago.
You saw how they saved on budget, right? They kept making those little, like, weird, like, the little other form of drawing that they do, make them look goofy.
Well, I mean, after they already did a movie.
No, I'm just saying, like, that's what they do. Like, you have to watch it. Like, they do that.
Need to have to save on budget. With
but you save on that budget so you can do bigger.
Yeah, the fight probably gonna be.
Yeah, the shit gonna be insane. Like the fights later on gonna
be insane. But
if
he's here and the love girl was here, I'm just wondering where the demons are gonna come in to where Tanjiro would need to help. Is it gonna be like on the outskirts, like where y'all finna leave and the shit popped off, or is it gonna pop off at the village? That's what I'm like. Gonna pop.
They're gonna have to protect the village, and
I wonder where the demons still got like a tip from. And why Tanjiro's swords dude like hiding from him. But it was interesting to find out that if the sword breaks, it's on the person that makes it, not the person that's like wielding it. Like you're just too strong for the sword that was given to you, basically.
That's crazy.
But him finding the sword, like I wonder if somebody gonna feel some kind of way about that, or they just gonna let him keep it and redo like some stuff too. Because it does look old, like the hilt looks like rusty and stuff. So they definitely gonna have to like reforge it. But now that makes me think. When they had that other outro last week, when they showed all the swords, remember it had the two colors? It had the silver and then the black.
Yeah. And they always saying, Tanjiro, why is your sword black?
But that's what I'm saying. So I wonder if the dude's sword was always like that, or if it's gonna be like that because Tanjiro got it. Like it'll keep his half, but then it'll add Tanjiro's black to it too. You get what I'm saying? Like when they showed the sword at the end, was that the new sword we finna see, or was it always like that when dude had it?
We'll see.
Yeah, that's what I'm interested in, stuff like that. But baby, Muzan about to be in the tizzy when he see that shit. If they keep whatever the hilt, what did you call like whatever that is the same, he gonna see that shit. Even if he see it while the other demons are fighting, because he can see when they be fighting. He gonna see that shit and he gonna have like a meltdown. But I'm just wondering, I hate this because I hate that they just die. Like, I get why they're dying and what's going on, but they keep showing both of them, like, both of these Hashira equally. And I'm really hoping we don't lose both of them, but at the same time, you would think it would be, like, a big loss for them to take out both demons, too, because then you only got 3 left. You only got Akaza, Doma, and then, I forgot what the name of the first... I forgot what they called him at the meeting, but...
K something. I know it's over the K. Fuck. That motherfucker's wild.
Yeah, but I'm like, so y'all just is the story about to be over to where we just need the 3 demons left, or you know what I'm saying? I mean, you still got Muzan too, so I don't know. I'm just looking at the shit like both of these demons finna die, and are both of these kids about to die as Hashira? Like, what we doing? Because this a short arc seem like, and then I don't know what we get next, but. It don't seem like it's a lot of story to go if they really finna just start hacking away at people like this. And then we still don't know shit about the boy who plucked his tooth out.
Yep.
Why he there and what's going on with him. Because he don't take meals. Like, do he just train like how a boy had Tanjiro training? Like, he ain't eating this shit. Or do he bring his own stuff or what? Tanjiro need to go dip in them hot springs and then come back and practice some more. If he even can now that the thing broke.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just wild, but... I'm enjoying it so far. 2 episodes in, and I just hope we get another season. I wonder if they did the whole movie thing to try to see if they could get away with that instead of doing like a whole new movie like the Mugen Train. If they could just do like, we could just do like the last arc and then the first part of the next season as a movie and still make a lot of money off of it. Woo! Because I just want the show to come on. They ain't got to give me no more movies, but especially if they just gonna redo it anyway, like they did that. So, but we don't get out of here.
Listen, thank y'all for the support. Full reaction on Patreon.
Yeah,
it's Trey
and it's Tasha.
Real.
You already watched, so you might as well subscribe, please.